If you are a developer, listen carefully, because right now we do have opportunity of a lifetime. Right now, with the growth of Web3, we do have the start of a new era. And in programming, you always need to beware of the waves, because the waves will carry you forward. The waves will ensure that you can build something that grows very fast, that goes global in a matter of months or a few years in comparison to decades that it normally takes to take an idea to a global level. Normally it takes decades, but if you can catch a tech wave, it takes months to a few years to go global. Let me tell you what I mean, because we've seen these cycles several times. For example, when you had the growth of Web 2 era, when companies such as Facebook, such as Google, such as Amazon, not only became big, they became monopolies. Why? Because the market was not saturated. Today, if you want to build a social network, you most likely gonna fail, because Facebook, Instagram, all of these apps, they have such a control. It's a monopoly. It's impossible to get into it. Very, very, very low chance. Is it completely zero chance? No. You did have TikTok be able to come in. You did have a few others, but the chances are so small now. We all know what the social media is by now. We all know which social media we use. We have already saturated the market, and we're not looking for new social medias. In the early 2000s, people were actively trying new social medias, looking at new social medias, experimenting with new social medias. Nobody does it. Nobody does it right now. So you want to build startups, you want to build apps, you want to build technology at the early stage of a wave, of a tech wave, such as, for example, Web 2. Now, let me give you another example, which is very much in recent memory for all of us. This is the iOS hype, iOS cycle. You remember how early on everyone was looking at App Store. Everyone was checking out new apps. Everyone was checking what is the trending game? What is the trending productivity app? What is the trending this? Trying out new apps all the time. It's not like that right now. I don't even remember last time I opened App Store. Last time I opened App Store was because I had to download some app for some, connected device. That's it. I'm not actively going out there looking for new apps to try, looking for new experiences. Why? Because the market is saturated. If you want to build a mobile app today, it will fail. Look, it will fail most likely if you don't have something really special. For example, if you don't build something in crypto. A crypto app is a whole other thing. But if you build a normal iOS game, there are millions of these iOS games, Android games. If you want to build some kind of productivity app, man, don't do it. There are millions. Or you want to do a recipe app, or you want to do a workout app, some kind of gym app, don't do it. It's saturated. Don't spend your precious brain juice on a saturated market. Your precious brain juice needs to go to an unsaturated market. For example, like crypto. Right now, it's unsaturated like hell. What does it mean? It means that whenever there is something new, people will try it. People actively try out different things. People actively try out different apps. People actively try out different ways of doing things. People actively try out different wallets because it's new, it's unsaturated. We don't know exactly how we will be using crypto. And that's the key thing. I know exactly how to use the social media, what I need the social media for. I need for chatting. That's it, Maybe sharing some photos. That's it. We know what the social media is. And when society reaches a point where we know how a certain technology should be used, we don't care about exploring it more. Just like with App Store. Look, I know what iPhone is for. I know exactly what it's for. I have my apps. I have my chat app, my phone app, messaging app, my cloud storage app. I have all of that. I don't need new. They all work perfectly. They have all been perfected already by this decade of mobile growth. It's saturated. There is no new idea you can really bring to the market. Why? Because people have been thinking too much about apps and they've been building them too much so that we know already the best use case for the phone. Okay, there's no new use case you can invent for this phone. Very difficult. The same thing with the social media, web 2 stuff, search engine. Man, what can you invent more in a search engine? We know exactly what a search engine is, how it should be used, and people have been thinking about it for too long, so that the chance of you coming out with something that nobody has thought about or something that nobody has implemented yet, basically zero. In crypto, we're in a new wave now where people have not been thinking a lot. The amount of brain juice invested in crypto is nothing. It's nothing comparison to mobile, comparison to web, which means that it's unsaturated, which means that people are still trying all kinds of apps, all kinds of wallets all the time. And we are in the early exploration stage. So if you build something useful, there's a very good chance, guys, an extremely good chance that you will get traction. If it's something useful, there is a very, very extremely high degree of certainty that you will go and you will reach some kind of traction, because people are actively exploring solutions. So if you have something useful, you have the chance. If you do something useful in Web 2, nobody cares because it's already been solved. And in order to go to market quickest, you have to use Moralis, which is a project that we're building. And basically, we allow you to skip all of this hell. You know, in order to build a dApp today, you normally have to build a server that connects to all kinds of APIs, to blockchain APIs, to historical APIs, real-time APIs. You have to manage all of it and maintain. And with Moralis, we have all of that built in. So we have, for example, Web3 API, we have user profiles, very easy. With one click, you can sign in your users, authenticate your users. IPFS support, cross-chain support, you can launch your dApp on Ethereum, on Binance. And even if you are a front-end dev, you don't know any backend, Moralis is for you. Just look at this. In order to log in a user, the only thing you have to write is moralis.web3.authenticate. And if you do this line of code, MetaMask will pop up. And then you can, for example, add email to your user profile. And the way it looks is like this. So if you write this one line of code, you will be able to have this window where user can just log in with MetaMask, and that's it. And user has already created a user profile. You just write one line of code. To get all the historical transactions of the user, you just write user.getBalance. To get NFT of a user.get NFTs, user.get transactions. I mean, this is the OP tool for blockchain developers. And so, for example, if you want to build a dashboard like this, where a user logs in, sees the profile, sees their ETH balance, sees the NFTs and all transactions, I mean, literally it's 3 lines of code. It is this easy. So, all in all, if you want to build something quick, you want to go to market quickly, you want to build something useful in the fastest way, then Moralis. And that's what I'm building. Look, that's what my team and I were building it all the time. And by the way, big shout out to the entire Moralis team. We have collected the best team in the world, because the way and the rate at which we are executing together as a team is mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. We have really collected the best professionals, the best blockchain and infrastructure professionals in the world to make it a reality. Because alone, of course, for me, it's impossible to do something like this alone. It's absolutely, absolutely insane how much we have succeeded in building a team. So big shout out to all of you guys who are helping us build Moralis. And of course, we have the hackathon. If you have some kind of idea, you can get up to 30K in the prize pool. If you come first, you get 30K. You come second, you win 15K. You come third, you win 5K. Altogether, prize pool of $50,000. And this is how it's divided. And if you use any of the tech of our partners like Utrust or 1inch or Trustful, basically you build a dApp that integrates with any of our partners here, you get extra points. So that's very important. So use Moralis, build something. You have still 42 days to build, and use this chance, guys, because not only is the timing right to build something amazing in crypto, also you have amazing tools like Moralis that make it very, very simple, extremely simple. So I hope you understand the opportunity. I hope you understand the solution to build dApps quickly, Moralis. And I hope to see you in the Moralis Discord, because when you join this, you also join our Discord. And here we have a good community where we discuss everything basically. You need some help, we will fix it for you quickly. And this is a true movement right now that is building. It's called serverless Web3 movement. What does it mean? It means that you don't need to build all of this madness yourself. You don't need to build all of this boring infrastructure that just takes time and resources from you. And you run your own server, you maintain your own server. You just do like this. You have an idea, you use Moralis, you build the front end, which is very easy, and you go to market, guys. This is the revolution. It's called serverless Web3 because you don't run any server of your own. We run everything for you, and we make you go to market very quick. So opportunity I've explained why you need to use Moralis, and I hope to see you very soon, guys. Smash the like, subscribe to this Moralis channel, and goodbye, guys. Goodbye.